Hi. Good evening, dear members of the audience. I feel every day is a blessing from our God. So, in the name of Almighty, let us take this permission to start this wonderful presentation. The pandemic, which is going on, is going to make us better. That's what I always feel. Let us search even greater as a result of this crisis. Whatever you focus will attract. You attract whatever you send out. You can create your future. Mind is your best friend. If you need result, take responsibility. May I thank each one of you for having taken the valuable time in attending this presentation, and I wholeheartedly welcome each one of you. I'm so delighted to introduce Mr. George Epen from USA, who is a gorgeous person and has tremendous knowledge in the insurance sector. And he also owns his own insurance agency. He has been trained by the Fortune 100 company, and he had the great opportunity to recruit more than 250 insurance agents, and he has really molded them to the extent that because of his training, all these 250 people were able to expand to more than 500 downlines in their insurance agency. On top of that, he's also a very community active leader, and he's the president of the World Malaria Council of USA. So without wasting much of our time, may I call upon Mr. George to present this fabulous opportunity of this wonderful business. Mr. George, the podium is yours. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shyam, for your kind words. Thanking the Lord Almighty Jesus and for giving us 33 million members this world-class opportunity when the world is going through darkness because of COVID-19. I've been with the company for 9 months, currently at the Manager 1-star ranking, doing business in 16 countries with a team of 2,500 people. In the next 40 minutes, we are going to unleash the most exciting opportunity that you have ever come across in this world today. We'll be going over what is Crowd1, why join Crowd1, what are the products, who all can engage in Crowd1, what are our packages, what is our compensation plan, and how do we start? And after that, we'll open up a forum for questions. It's a humble request. Before you leave this meeting today, make a decision whether this business is for you or not. Because for 33 million members, it is absolutely the opportunity that we were looking for. In the last 1.5 years, when 95% of all the businesses were shut, it was only the technology industry that was not hit by COVID-19. The company that we are going to introduce to you today, we are pioneers in online crowd marketing, proudly presenting to you the fastest growing crowd marketing company in the world, Crowd1. Crowd1 is similar to Uber and Airbnb. See, Uber does not have any cars, neither does Airbnb have any beds, right? Similarly, Crowd1, we do not have any products of our own. We market third-party companies' products and services. So basically, we are an online marketing company marketing third-party companies' digital products. In less than 2.5 years, we have grown to 33 million members. And that's not only we have broken records in direct selling, but in traditional business as well. We grew larger than what Facebook grew in its first year. And that's because we have a hybrid marketing model. We can do business both online and we can do business face-to-face as well. A 2-in-1 marketing model. Business for Home is a global site wherein all the data for direct selling companies are posted. Check our revenue out. 2018, our revenue was 1 million. 2019, our revenue was 90 million. And 2020, our revenue was 750 million. And we have just begun. A 733% growth, unheard of. And out of the 750 million, 75% has been paid out to us. When it comes to Alexa ranking, among all the direct selling companies in the world, we rank number 1. The most amount of global traffic is onto our side. So you can imagine the servers, the infrastructure and the technology behind us, second to none. If you take a look at our locations, we have our offices in South Africa, Philippines, Sweden, Spain, England. This year we are doubling up. Colombia, Brazil, Nigeria, Hong Kong, Kenya, US markets are launching. A physical office is coming in India. A 50,000 square feet, 3-floor office is coming up in Dubai, which is our global headquarters. Our affiliates visited the office last week. Progress is going amazing. And our office is launching on September 24th in Dubai, in the media city. So the direct selling industry has been around for more than 60 years. An industry which is the most legal and compliant way to do business. Amazing platform for businesses to sell their products through a network. An amazing platform for the common man to earn millions without any prerequisites. No examinations, no experience required, no licensing required. But some companies, it did not work for them. Some companies misuse the system. We have heard about Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes, money chains, and whatnot. So successful networkers say that before joining any company, we got to look at 4 things. 1, you got to look at who are the people running it. 2, you got to look at the products. 3, how the company markets these products. And 4, which team you're joining. Let me introduce you to our senior management. A senior management alone, collective experience in the direct selling industry is minimum 300 to 400 years of intellectual capital. And that's the foundation of our company. Our senior management know each other for 20 to 30 years. When you look at the global markets, we have stepped into all the major billion-dollar and trillion-dollar sectors. E-gaming, e-travel, e-commerce, e-media, e-direct selling, e-learning. This year, we're stepping into e-entertainment, e-communication, and we're launching our own cryptocurrency. Couple of questions for you all. Do you like to travel? Once a while, do you like to play games on your phone? Do you want to try your luck by taking a lottery here and there? Do you want to take home profits from the biggest of markets and sectors globally? Do you want to take it home? Profits from all the industries. And do you want to learn the skills of a successful entrepreneur? Well, let's jump into our products. So we have global products and we have regional products as well. As mentioned, we don't own these products. We market third-party companies, products and services. These products are exclusive to us Crowd1 members. People outside may have heard about us, but they have no clue what happens inside. Our products are categorized into travel, education, and lifestyle products. Categories. Our travel product, Life Trends. This is our own hotel and flight booking engine. When us members, we want to go out of town and we want to book a hotel, we get into Life Trends. It's an American company. Life Trends is partnered with all the other booking platforms like Expedia, hotels.com, yatra.com, etc. And also with 2 million to 4 million hotels and resorts around the world. Life Trends gets the best of rates for us. So that we are in the travel industry. Mindo. Company's mission is to provide world-class education to us members. 95% of the world are self-employed. Even if they have a job, they have a side business, or most of them want to start a business. They have an entrepreneur mindset. So company launched Mindu, and another American-based company, to help us entrepreneurs overcome our daily challenges. This is unlike the courses that we get in schools and colleges, or the traditional stereotype courses that we get online. It's not like that. This helps us as entrepreneurs on our daily lives. How do you speak in business? How do you build your audience? How do you balance your work and life? How do you find your motivation? How do you do business on social media? How do you get started? By Peter Jacobson. He's a direct selling industry expert. How do you become an entrepreneur? How do you grow your business? Both available in podcast and text formats. Stepping into the online gambling and sports betting industry, an industry which is projected to be at $565 billion next year. We launched our flagship product, Afilgo. Now members have a world-class platform to play various online games which are provided by Crowd1's gambling partners. Texas Hold'em, blackjack, pinball, sports betting, roulette, etc. World-class platform. So we are in the online gambling world. Stepping into the online gaming industry, we launched our flagship product, Mixter, last November, a platform which caters to different levels of gamers. For people who like to play games socially and casually, we have a platform called as Mixter Social. Lot of free, millions of games, great tournaments, and great prizes by Adidas, Reebok, Nike, PlayStation. Amazing platform. For people who like to play old games, we have Mixter Retro. People who like to play games live, we have Mixter Live. And for the advanced gamers, we are launching Mixter Plus. Our gaming platform alone has got 1 million subscribers. Let's take a look into our regional products. These are products that's available in a particular region. Company launched Epic One Lotto, our lottery platform. Crowd1 members now have the chance to try their luck for tickets as low as €2 and €4. We can try our luck in the mega lotteries in US and Europe. People sitting in India can play in mega millions, Euro millions, Powerball, Lotto America, France Lotto, UK Lotto. Powerball last year was $354 million. We also have a 50-50 syndicate. People who play in the syndicate, whoever wins get 50%, and the rest 50% is shared by the people who play. Epic One Lotto's tagline is, play together, win together. Company launched affordable luxury products for our members in Nigeria. Tribute, colognes, makeup, skincare, accessories, etc. Planet IX, the next revolution in online strategy gaming. We have launched a virtual duplicate of the earth. It's a virtual real estate game. We can trade land, buy land, sell land, develop land, powered by cryptocurrency. Already 4 million members have registered. This product alone is going to take us to 100 million members. Let's take a look on what Planet IX is all about.
Planet IX is a blockchain-based strategy and trading game with a virtual copy of our planet as its playing field. Imagine yourself playing a digital version of Monopoly together with an unlimited number of players, where instead of streets, your goal is to acquire virtual land parcels called pix. A pix is a 10 by 10 meter squared, hexagon-shaped tile of land, organized into 9 different types of classifications, and divided into 5 different tiers of ranking hierarchy. These picks are available through pack drops, and each pack is randomly generated. So, just like you rely on chance in Monopoly, you never know where on the world map your assets will be located. The amount of picks in the pack depends on the size of pack you choose to purchase. Each pack drop comes with specific tier and classification directives, meaning you can narrow down and tailor your future collection. Your goal with Planet IX picks should be to buy, trade, and collect as many picks in close proximity to one another as possible. When you've traded or collaborated your way to a larger area of picks, you will get the opportunity to exchange the collective land into an NFT with true ownership. Planet IX has utilized the revenue from picks packs sold to invest directly in real-world assets. This means that NFTs owned will result in you receiving quarterly dividends from these assets. All NFT holders will receive the full amount of profit generated from these sustainable investments. Planet IX is part of the future in blockchain gaming, and with a combination of sustainable investments in real-world assets is taking play to earn into a new era. We are building the planet of tomorrow.
So players are being onboarded onto the planet. The beta version is launched. It's a testing phase. Currently, all the players have been onboarded onto the planet. And this absolutely is going to take us to 100 million members. The next revolution in online strategy, NFT gaming. So if we take a look at our products now, we have our gaming product, travel, lifestyle, education, lottery, gambling and sports betting. Future products. There are some tools that's going to be launched for us Crowd1 members in the next couple of weeks. SoMe, a social media management tool, helps us to manage our posts on different platforms on social media. LinkMe, the next era in the way we do business. Our virtual business card. Sometimes, so we all have different links on social media, right? We have a Facebook profile, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and sometimes one link is not enough for us to do business. Multiple social media profiles on one platform, LinkMe, the next era in the way we do business. Planet IX, as mentioned, the beta version is launched. The full version is we're going to open it to the entire world in the next couple of weeks. Multi-wallet, the fastest payment solution coming for everybody in the world. A wallet free to download. A wallet with multiple features. It's got a stock market exchange. It's got a crypto exchange. Crowd1 affiliates going to get commissions into the wallet. We're going to get international bank accounts with IBAN numbers and SWIFT codes. People can send money to each other without any hassles. State-of-the-art payment solution coming for everybody in the world. Then we're launching entertainment products. It can be something like Netflix or Spotify. We don't know. Company hasn't launched it, but company mentioned they're stepping in. We are stepping into entertainment this year. We're stepping into e-communication this year. Can be phones, no idea. And then we're launching our own cryptocurrency and lots of other projects in progress. The future looks very bright with Crowd1. So unique selling point number one, the most modern business. In fact, is a business of 2025. It's come to 2021. It's sophisticated products, but the most simplest business to do on earth. So in a nutshell, it's very important to share who we are and who we are not as well. Because until 9 months ago, people were saying wrong things about us. They were being ignorant. They were not taking the step into checking out the opportunity, and they were writing things which are wrong. That we are a Ponzi scheme, we're a money chain, we're a pyramid scheme and whatnot. 9 months ago. But now we have a very strong compliance team. In fact, 9 months before, even BBC, without checking with us, they gave a review about us that we are pyramid kings 9 months ago. But can't help it. You know, we can't blame them as well, because when I joined the company, there were only 2 products. But now that's not the situation. As mentioned, we are pioneers in the online revolution. So 9 months ago, our company, entire senior management came on a digital platform and gave an international press release. And from then onwards, it's been okay, right? So who are we? We are selling products and services. We're a social community platform. We're a social network connecting people to selected merchants across the world. We're using Bitcoins and Ethereum as an alternative payment method, and we're sharing loyalty points with our members. We are not selling any shares. We are not a gambling or investment or lottery or a cryptocurrency or a forex company. We are not offering any investments, and we are not developing any games. We are an online marketing company, marketing third-party companies, products and services. Our concept is to earn money with this instrument, which is there with us for 24 hours in a day. There are places in this world where there's not even clean water, but people do have a cell phone, a smartphone. Company's vision is to provide a sustainable business for everybody in the world with their fingertips. Let's take a look into how Crowd1 makes money. For example, me as a member or any of our members, when we want to go out of town and book a hotel, we get into live trends. Hotel makes money and commission is given to Crowd1 or the certain other products that we have. For example, a gaming product, if I can generate my own link, I can share it with my prospects, and when they subscribe, Crowd1 makes money. And when Crowd1 makes money, you saw in Business for Home, 75% was paid out to us, which is unique selling point number 2. We have the most powerful compensation plan among any direct selling companies in the world. Unique selling point number 3, registration is free with Crowd1. Anybody can join us as a customer, use our products and get a discount, or you can join us as a member. You can refer the 7 products that you like and you get amazing bonuses, or you can join this as a business and you get to build your team. And as mentioned, the most powerful compensation plan. Now, let's take a look into how do you get into Crowd1. Unique selling point number 4, no monthly subscription fees. You don't have to buy products in your, stock it in your garages and run behind people to sell them every month. Otherwise, we don't make money. No, one-time investment. You can choose from 5 packages. You can start a global business today for as low as 109 euros with the white package, or you can choose the black package with 299 euros, or the gold package with 799 euros, or the titanium package with 2,499 euros, or the titanium pro, which is the limited edition, which is just 3,999 euros. One-time investment, world's classiest business. All package comes with 10-year subscription to our entrepreneurial course, educational, which helps us on a daily basis. We're in for the long run. It's a 10-year subscription. And you get a 1-year subscription to the gaming product for all packages. And as the packages go up, you come in with certain benefits and certain products. Travel benefits, you get free land in Planet IX, and you get Crowd1 loyalty points, which is the backbone of Crowd1 business. And as the packages go up, certain products that's beneficial for your business comes along with it. If you take the gold package today, it comes with a virtual business card. If you take the titanium package, it comes with social media management tool and the virtual business card. And if you go with the titanium pro, you come in with multi-wallet as well, along with the business card and the social media management tool. So what are these loyalty points? It's similar to the miles program that we have with airlines. When you book a ticket, you get free, when you fly, you get free miles, right? And what do you do with those free miles? Next time when you fly, you can upgrade your seat or make payment towards your ticket, or you can even buy products from the airline stores. Similarly, we have a point system over here, but it's robust. It's a robust loyalty program that we have over here. It's the backbone of our business. It's just been rolled out. It's been rolled out in different phases. And currently, we are in the accumulation phase. We're just collecting them. There are multiple ways that we earn loyalty points from in the business. Right from the time when you start, whichever package you buy, you start this business with lump sum loyalty points. White package, you come with 5,000 loyalty points. Black package, you come with 6,000 loyalty points. Gold, you come with 7,500 loyalty points. Titanium, you come with 15,000 loyalty points. And Titanium Pro, you come with 30,000 loyalty points. So in the beginning itself, you come with lump sum loyalty points. And once you start doing the business, you start earning loyalty points from different ways. Unique selling point number 5. Even if you don't sell anything over here, every day, once you log in, you get to collect 1 loyalty point every day, even if you don't sell anything. No other company does this. No other company. And with these loyalty points, you cannot exchange them for cash, but you can use it as payments when you use the products. When you book a hotel, you can use the loyalty points. So even if you don't sell, we are rewarded over here for our activity. To kickstart our business, company has launched an epic promotion which ends this month. In fact, it ends on September 1st. Any package that you buy today, you get upgraded to the next level for free. If you buy the white for 109 euros, you're getting the black package for 299 euros. If you buy the black, you get the gold. If you buy the gold, you get the titanium. And if you buy the titanium, you get the Titanium Pro. All packages have the same opportunity. Even if you buy the white package or even if you buy the Titanium Pro package, the opportunity is the same, because whatever products you get within your package, whichever package you buy, the products you get is for you to use. And then all the other products the company has now and all the other future products becomes available to us that we can share and earn commissions from. So then why go pro? Because the time you start itself, you get the most amount of loyalty points when you start, 30,000 loyalty points. It's the highest ranking in the loyalty program, the Pro package. You get 50% more loyalty points than the white package while doing the business. You get more free land in Planet IX if you go Pro. And if you want to purchase more land on Planet IX, it's a better feature with the Pro. And you come in with extra benefits in the multi-wallet as well. One-time investment, and that's it. But you can do based on your financial situation. You can choose with any package. You can start with the white also, no problem. But if you can stretch it a bit, go for the higher package. Go for the higher package. And ultimately, go pro. As mentioned, we have the most powerful compensation plan given among any direct selling companies in the world. 7 income streams. Today, we're going to go over just 4 of them, which are most significant if you take this as a business. Crowd bonus, the first income stream. The name itself mentions it. As you build your crowd, as you build your team, as you build your customers. Over here, we sell packages. When we sell packages, we get points. The biggest feature in direct selling is you not only get points from your sales, you get the same amount of points from anybody in the team sells, whomever you bring directly or indirectly, leveraging. So if you or anybody in your team sells a white package, you get 55 points. 10 points is equal to 1 euro. Or if anybody of you or in your team sells a black package, you get 15 euros. You sell a gold, 40. Titanium, 125. And Titanium Pro, 200 euros. First income stream by selling packages. Second income stream, we have a monthly salary over here, even if we sell or don't sell. We have a monthly salary. Company takes 40% of its revenue. Last year revenue was 750 million. Out of that, 40% was taken and shared with us, is being shared with us every month on the 15th, based on our ranks equally. We have 7 ranks: team leader, coordinator, manager, director, president, senior president, and ambassador. Each rank has got 3 levels. Team leader 1, 2, 3. Coordinator 1, 2, 3. I'm manager 1, soon to be manager 2. And so 7 ranks, 3 levels each, 21 levels. So company takes 40% its revenue on the 15th, splits it equally and puts it into all the levels. And how do you get these ranks? When you and your team, the cumulative points that you earn by selling packages, once it just reaches 500 points, you've become team leader 1. 1,000 points, you've become team leader 2. As your points increase, your rank increases. And your rank never comes down. Let's take a look on what our salary is like right now. So when you start building a team as a team leader 3, you start your residual income. As you grow, it increases. Once you start being a director, it starts becoming significant. A director 1-star gets 620 euros or 50,000 Indian rupees for the rest of his life, monthly, on the 15th. If it's a director 2-star, approximately 1,000 euros or 1 lakh Indian rupees. A director 3-star gets 2,500 euros or 2.5 Indian lakh rupees. A president 1-star gets 5 lakhs Indian rupees. Sorry, 5,000 euros or 5 lakh Indian rupees. Yes. A president 2-star gets 10,000 euros or 10 lakhs per month. My president, my upline president, he became president 1-star in 75 days. Even if you sell or don't sell, even if there's corona outside, even if there's an earthquake outside, even if there's a flood outside. We have experienced all this in the last 3 years now. All of us around the world, including me. US, we saw the worst floods which has not been seen in 800 years. Everywhere some problem. In the last 1.5 years, 70% of the world or 80% of the world has depleted their savings. What if another corona comes? In fact, it is right now. Delta variant of COVID is out. In US, there are more cases now than what was there in January in the beginning. Can't even imagine. But we are secure now. We are secure now. What if you cannot go out and can't do work? Let's protect that income through our residual bonus, passive income, recurring income. If we are not making money while we sleep, we are going to work till the day we die. Expenses are rising. So we cannot control what the universe throws at us, but we can protect our income through residual bonus. And guess what? We have an amazing promotion happening right now. Any sales that you do, you get 30% more extra points on all sales till December 31st. Get those ranks up. Get those ranks up. It's simple. It's easy. We also have the third significant bonus, which is matching bonus. When your team makes money, you make a piece also. If you have 5 people in your team, you make 10% of what your team makes. If your team member makes $100, you make $10. If you have 10 people in your team, you not only make 10% from your team, you make 10% from their team as well. Second generation, 10%. It goes up to the fifth generation, 10% each. So these are three significant bonuses if you will only get if you join this as a business. Crowd bonus, monthly salary, and from Teams production. And to top it all off, don't have any fear in losing your money, because we have a fear of loss bonus. From the time you start, you have 14 days. If you sell 4 white packages, company gives you 1 white package free that you can sell and you can collect that money. That means you break even in 14 days. Name one business that we can break in, guaranteed, in 14 days. I think it's tough to find. If you sell 4 black packages, you get 1 black package free. If we sell 4 gold packages in 14 days, you get 1 gold package free. If you sell 4 titaniums in 14 days, you get 1 titanium package free. And if you mix and match and sell, the least package that you sold is what you get free. So you break even also, no risk in the money that you invest. You come in Titanium Pro, or you come in or in white. If you sell 4 of them, you make your money back. Return of investment. And this is just one of the bonuses. There are 6 more. So fear of loss bonus, no fear in losing money. And guess what? This absolutely is the most simplest business to do in this earth, because we have a proven system. This system will not affect your current job or business. All you do in this business is you invite people to these presentations. These presentations happen in different time zones, in different languages, all through around the clock. There are minimum 25,000 to 40,000 Zoom meetings happening every single day. All you do is you do this business with one line. I have an interesting business to share. Do you have 30 minutes? And that's it. So you invite the people to the presentations. They choose any one of the packages and join our business. We have a powerful induction training. 1.5 hours, you'll be a rock star in this business. Ongoing, there's training by senior leaders. And once in a month, we have live events. During those events, company launches products. Senior management gives us updates on the company. And leaders gives us tips on how to do the business. In fact, it's not once a month. Now we have it every week. Every week we have an update call with the company management. So we get all those information and we pass it on these presentations, and the cycle continues. You can just imagine, we are 33 million members. Do you think we'll reach 33 million if we don't have a system? The most powerful system which duplicates itself. We have a US schedule and we have an Indian schedule as well. Remember the 4th thing that you need to look into before joining any team. We are inviting you to the Crowd1, one of the world's best Crowd1 teams. Different type of meetings, different languages. You will have a meeting wherein you can, from any part of the world, you can invite a guest. We have looked at the time zones and we have put in the presentation timings. Amazing support function. You also come into top level education. We have a blog, blog.crowd1.com. Company puts all the articles in there. It's for us to share. We have magazines. After every event, there's a magazine. It's free to download. We can send it to anybody. We have the world's largest and classiest events. World-class incentives. It's lifestyle of the rich and famous. Absolutely. But little bit of hard work, little bit of commitment, and little bit of discipline is required. Like any business. This is not any other company like you, come, join and just, no, it doesn't work. This is the whole different level. In fact, like other companies, they run behind people just to add people, right? Here, we don't do that. We don't do that. We are sharing a class business. It's so great to do this business, honestly. And you come in with world-class support as well. We are creating a huge impact in the world we live in today. We believe that we did not inherit the earth. In fact, we just taking it and taking care of it so that we can give it to our children. Great impact by our company. If you take me alone, I've got 5 people in my team who can't hear. Cancer survivors. Huge impact we are creating in the world. Let's take a look at our company's corporate social responsibility.
My name is Ankapapula Landu. I live in Lusaka, Zambia. I have 3 beautiful boys and 1 daughter.
I live in Durban, Newlands West. I was in a point where I didn't have money at all. I needed money for my family to live on. My main reason was to make sure my family is stabilized financially, because everybody needs financial freedom in this life.
My name is Nachapan Sonsrinan. I take part of my income to give back to the people. They don't have much food, and now it's COVID. It's very difficult for them to stay and move on.
My dream was to help the cassava farmers of Rapula province, helping them get access to market and helping them train for better methods of farming cassava.
To see these young kids that are growing, they are not able to get future for themselves. These are the kids that need somebody that can bring them together just to bring that little hope. I bought them a soccer kit and then I bought them soccer boots. For me to keep these kids together, I need their parents involved. I invited their parents to come and do catering on the tournaments for these kids so that each can help each.
I'm planning to make ethanol hand sanitizer to help with the COVID-19. We're trying to introduce and encourage all farmers to plant trees because we did not inherit the earth from our ancestors, but we borrowed it from our children.
Every time I move, always go to the next step of life, and I always thought in my mind that I must be better. I am very proud that I can survive with Crowd1 and I can help people around me to survive together.
The Crowd1 earnings were absolutely useful for this project because without that, I would not have managed to get 2 months out.
Crowd1 is the only income I have. So that is the money I'm sharing with them from my Crowd1 earnings. Now it's our time there to give it back to our communities, uplift them, give them. If somebody says, I want to be a farmer, go help that farmer. So I'm advising everybody that let us teach ourselves how to handle money. Let us teach ourselves to help the next person, especially our communities where we come from. And let us help ourselves develop each other. We should be a better people if we can do that.
So as mentioned, registration is quick. It's just in a minute and registration is free. Join us. You'll be getting a link from your sponsor. We recommend you choose any one of the packages and join our business. There are different ways you can pay. You can pay us. We are Crowd1 affiliates. We'll generate an activation code for you. And the invoice is going to be in the, you can make a bank transfer or a Bitcoin transfer, or you can use a credit card or debit card, and the invoice is going to be there in your back office. So can you do this? Absolutely, yes. No experience required. A global and online business that you can do just with your phones. Company provides us high quality videos and presentations. We don't have to do nothing. All these are prepared by the company. Affordable entry level. Even if you want to open up a small shop, the security deposit will be way higher than 109 euros. Forget the security deposit. How about the board outside that you put? That's way more than 109 euros. Or you can look at from the other hand also. Which business can you start for $3,999? One-time investment. A simple and duplicable system. Absolutely a company for everyone. You might be thinking we already 33 million members. Are we too late? Well, the question is, we have products that we can take it to all the 8 billion people in this world. And comparing to 33 million, we've just begun. So you can take this business as a hobby, or you can take this business as a part-time, or you can take it as a business. If you take it as a hobby, you get hobby money. If you take part-time, you get part-time money. But if you take it as a business, you get to pull out your own salary. So if you know your why, and if you have dreams left to accomplish, or please make some more dreams, run to the person who's invited you to this meeting. He or she is going to give you that link, register, get trained today itself or the following day. Just 1.5 hours. You're a rock star in this business. And be ready for the change, because you are going to change your life. Your horoscope is not going to change you. You are going to change your horoscope. We are changing ours. We are in year number 3. We are on the runway, ready to take off. Our engines are on, fuel is full, with the world's best leaders inside and 33 million members extending our hands. Come on, let's do it together. 2021, everybody in the world is going to know about Crowd1. And Crowd1 is going to be compliant globally. 2022, everybody is going to join us. So you have a spot now. Anybody who joins after you, you get a small piece of it. Imagine anybody, just not in your team, because you get to collect 1 loyalty point every day, even if you sell or don't sell. And that comes from the entire company's revenue. Even if we don't sell, we are completely charged up here. We're supercharged with everything. Every day since the time I joined, it's been super exciting, because look at the digital revolution. It's just blowing our minds. So we invite you to share the excitement in our lives with you and go on together. So you must do your own independent research prior to engaging in any kind of business activity, including activity when you have expectations for specific results or financial returns. One last word for today.
The word of today, opportunity. I believe opportunities comes to everyone almost every day, but only the ones who run with it have a chance to win. Most people suffer from possibility blindness. So you come, you give them a chance and a way out, and they have the audacity to say no. You say next. Because we're not in the convincing game. People convinced against their will are of the same opinion still. So go find yourself a leader. It's when you do that, the rest of your life will be the best of your life. Because you're not who you think you are. You are who you think you are.
Check that out. The world's classiest business with the most sophisticated products, topmost compensation plan, with an easily duplicable system. You break even in 14 days. And senior leaders telling us, don't convince anybody. Can it get better? I've been selling insurance for most of my life. The toughest product on this earth. I've sold to different age groups, and I've sold to different ethnic groups as well. I've recruited more than 250 agents by the grace of God, directly and indirectly, at least, thousands. When I look at insurance selling and when I look at this business, it's like night and day. Sophisticated business, how much amount of money, but way more than money, we're creating a huge impact to the world. We are on all our fronts, on our personal front, on our social front, on our family front, on our spiritual front, on our career front, on our charitable front. We are at peace and we are absolutely doing our best. We are not doing our best, giving our best. And it comes from inside. So, as requested in the beginning, make a decision today before leaving this meeting. And the decision can be yes or no. If it's a no, it's okay. Let's shake hands and be friends. But if you're interested, let's open up a forum for questions. Let's hear from a leader. There are many leaders over here who's going to share their testimonials, as well as they'll be able to answer any question that you have. So don't hesitate. We do understand public speaking is a fear, the world's biggest fear. Even if you have that, it's okay. I had that. I had it. Text in the chat box. We have just made it to just the host and co-hosts. Nobody else is going to see. Send it to us. We'll answer those questions. Or reach out to your sponsor who invited you to this meeting. Ask all the questions and then make a decision now. But if it's a yes, you're interested in the business, let's open up a forum for questions. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Deepa, Sachu, Vinod.
Hi, good evening.
Oh, day by day, our team is growing. We came to 40, 42 or 43 today. I like it. Superb. Excellent. A lot of guests, a lot of excitement. So anybody, any questions? Any questions? We'll have a couple of testimonials. We'll have 2 testimonials because we want to keep it to an hour. And then after that, we'll officially close the meeting presentation. And I request all Crowd1 athletes to stay back. We have a small training. And so with that being said, Ivan,
yes.
Your guest there from Senegal?
I'm sorry?
Your guest from Senegal is here?
I guess he is here. I can't see his name though, because he might be using alias name, some kind of AKA name. I don't know. I
Okay,
can't
no
see
problem.
video. I can't see the video. He
Okay.
should be there. His name is Hassan from
Hassan,
Senegal. Yes. I don't know. I don't know if he is here because you can use different names on this forum. You see.
Yeah, so
I
not a
will talk
problem.
to him after the
Ivan,
meeting. Yeah.
yeah, so Ivan, I would like to invite Ivan, who's my partner in this, and just recently joined me. And we know each other for 10 years. We didn't work together, but we were in the same office, always supported each other. Now, from a personal front, we have taken it to a business front. And I would like to invite Ivan. He's got multiple businesses, okay? He's got multiple businesses. He has his own trucking business, interstate, 18-wheelers, 24 hours driving, interstate, not 24 hours. He takes his rest, of course. But he manages this business while doing his main businesses, and it does not affect it. So I would like to invite Mr. Ivan to share his experience on how does he manage his business and Crowd1. Mr. Ivan, my person, my right hand, who helps me with everything and supports me with everything in between all of his daily duties. Thank you, Mr. Ivan, and I invite you to share your wisdom with your experience with Crowd1 with us. Thank you, Mo. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, George. Thank you, George. Thank you, as always. You do a fantastic job Very, very good presentation, very clearly explained. I'm sure everybody got inspired by your presentation. So thank you very much.
You're
I
welcome.
also want to thank each and every one for taking your time and attending this presentation. I'm 100% guarantee you that this is not a waste of time, but this is definitely will change your destination, your future, your life will be changed for the better. So coming to the subject, how I handle my business, and I also do the Crowd1 business. So as George said, I can't say I've got too many businesses. I manage retail business, real estate business, investment business, and as well as my trucking business. Trucking business is new, just about 2 months now. I'm getting used to it, and I'm in the process of planning to add another truck. I travel all around the country 24/7. And then I do take breaks every day for 6 to 8 hours, sometimes 10 hours. So how do I handle a Crowd1 business? That is the beauty of this business. Crowd1 doesn't take even an iota of your time or a millisecond of your daily work time to do its business. You do Crowd1 business at your leisure time, your break time, whenever, as you are talking to your friends, daily basis, you talk to your friends, same way you talk to your prospects, whenever you have time. Maybe after work, after 9 to 5 work, you can talk during lunchtime, break time, weekends, Saturdays, holidays, and you're meeting people on the roads, somebody's calling you. You can always keep talking. This is nothing but just talking alone serves the purpose. At the end of the day, once you have spoken to the person, the rest of the work is taken over by the team, starting from George, doing the presentation, and then training, then basically answering every question. So basically, it doesn't need any of your other time. You don't need any computers because much of your work can be done with your phone. Much of it, no, everything can be done by the phone. You don't need to keep log because log is already there in the system. You don't have to keep the dates and time. That also gets recorded in the system. You don't have to keep the account management spreadsheets, balance sheets. It's there in your app on your portal. So there is everything is infrastructure is there. What is required of anyone is just talking to the friends, neighbors, families, and then co-workers, colleagues, strangers, doesn't matter, here and near and far. Facebook friend, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, Instagram, doesn't matter where. Talk to everybody. That's all. It's only about talking and explaining. There is nothing to explain either. You have an interesting business, I want to share with you. Do you have a 30 minutes? That's about it. So that's how I do my business, and it works for me. I'm happy that I found this. This is 1 in a million opportunity that has come to me. And I'm extremely happy that I don't have to compromise my family life. I don't have to compromise my work time. I don't have to compromise anything to this job. Now, last, I would like to tell something, as always, something to inspire those of us. Sometimes we get discouraged and lose motivation. I would like to add every day something new. And there is a wise man once said, don't be afraid to start your business again. This time, you are not starting from scratch. You are starting from your experience, which means if you have done any business in your lifetime, small or big, may it be corporate business, it could be your freelance business, any business you have done and you have failed, never think you are starting from the scratch because you have learned from it a lot. You're building on the experience you have. So you're not starting from the scratch. And if you had an experience, bitter experience of failing some Ponzi schemes and Ponzi or some schemes have, destroyed your opportunity or your dreams, don't worry. You are getting into a new business, new opportunity that, bear with me 1 second. Hello, I don't have any problem. Thank you. So, what do you call, this business is here to stay. And there are 33 million people, not from one village, one city, one state, or one country, but 33 million from around the world. I'm sure they have not blindly closed their eyes and paid the money to join. They have definitely done their research just as I have done. One word I always say, too much analysis leads to paralysis. It's because you never want to decide when you want to decide. And you will be running out of time and you have missed the train. So get on it right now, because this is the lasting business. Because the company has got a vision, it has got a mission, it has got a plan to provide business opportunity for each and everyone living on earth, as well as give a lifelong residual income. So get on it right now. That's what I wanted to say. Good luck to everybody. Thank you very much for George for the opportunity to talk. And I wish each and every one of you here only the best success in this business, and wish everyone that you all join. You have not joined, make up your mind and join today. Thank you very much. God bless everyone.
Thank you
Josh,
very
stage is
much.
yours.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ivan. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to work with you.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. That's wonderful. So let me ask, is our Iron Lady Manjula here today?
Wow.
I'm very much here.
All right.
Wow.
Come on in. So here, I'll tell you.
That was Indira Gandhi.
Yeah, check this out. Okay?
Some people
That was
that
was Indira Gandhi, man, Iron Lady.
Yeah.
This is okay. Then the Platinum Lady. All right.
Okay.
Platinum Lady. Wow. Miss Manjula, early morning, 4:30 in the morning. George. I said, man, you don't have to sleep. And she asked me the same question. So we are on the same wavelength. Works really hard. She's committed. And she has the discipline. She's a rookie here. And she's doing fantastic. Not thinking too much. Learning from our leaders. Getting inspired and inspiring others as well. Whose child is that?
Hot mic, no problem.
Can you just watch the mute, please? Thank you. All right. So, and dedicates so much of time for her team members as well. She inspires all of us. And she's the one who taught me this one line. All you need is the courage to plant the seed. And that is so absolutely true. So absolutely true. So let's hear it from her, why she said it. And Manjula, if you can focus specifically on being a woman and juggling all the tasks. Whenever I talk to you, your child is there. Whenever I talk to you, your child is here. Your child is there. You're talking to your husband. You're talking to your prospects. You're writing your goals on your board. Give me, how do you manage it, and how does Crowd1 get into it, and how does Crowd1 bring the best out of you? If you can share that as a woman on how do you juggle all these lives with Crowd1, it'll be fantastic for all of us as well. Ms. Manjula?
Yes, thank you, George. Hi, everyone. Everyone in the family is here, so I wouldn't take each one of your names. So everybody whom I see in the evenings, and that's the reason why I'm here. Even though I was traveling yesterday more than 7 hours, and I reached early in the morning home. I reached 12 night, and then I slept at 1 o'clock. So it doesn't matter to me because I am full of energy for Crowd1. I traveled, to Kannur. It's a district which is very, very far from the place where I live. Yeah, I went on Saturday. I returned because I had prospects there. So it doesn't matter to me, even if you say that the prospect is nowhere anywhere. In India right now, I'll go and meet because I'm just focused on what I want in life. As Mr. George said, why I have chosen Crowd1 is because I got this opportunity thrice, not twice. I got it thrice, but I just slipped it out. I just shut my mind. I just don't inquire what this business is about also. So I was very much skeptical about it, and I thought, no, I wouldn't try it all. I just closed my eyes on it. Later, when I realized that this is the time for me, or this is the business that is which I can do at this point of time when the pandemic is there, sitting at home. Any job, as Mr. George said, I'm a woman and I have to, do multitasking. And I think more than men, women are more powerful, mentally very strong, very, very strong than any man. She is the backbone of the family. Once, because men depend a lot on women only. But though they say, as I said, my husband, though he keeps my ringtone as the ambulance ringtone, I don't care. That's the ringtone he keeps. Yes, it's the ambulance ringtone because that's what he does. I don't mind. I'm happy about it because he knows that I'm an emergency case.
Yes.
So what I would say is that for any woman who is, because I'm qualified, I know that I'm qualified, but I've not been able to make a career. But just because of the reason that I'm mother of 3 children, I have to take care of my family. So for certain reasons, you do get opportunities at your door. You have opportunities with you, but then you have to break, you have to take a break in your career and you have to be at home because your children are there. You need to support them. So when Crowd1 came to me, when it came to me after, I would say 1 year and 4 months, I waited to take a decision that the Crowd1 is my platform. I did not want to waste even a minute on it. I would say I just grabbed it and I was just running because I was already late to it. The person who introduced me to this business is right now in the director 2-star position. So I just want to be, I really want to be very close to him. I'm just running. I've bought a board here and I've first written is, President 2022. That is my aim. I want to be the President 2022. And what is my goal? I thought I'll start writing what all I want in life. 1, 2, 3. I thought I would jot down what all I want in life. But I just wrote just 3 words. Money, money, money. Because if I don't have money, I will not be able to get anything. So money is a factor, or I have dreams, but for me to fulfill my dreams, I need to have money. I'd love to do, as Mr. George said, religiously, charity, everything happens. Yes, everything will happen only if you have money. If you don't have money, then you have no value. You really don't have value. You don't have money, you need any kind of a financial help. You go to any person. It's very difficult because in this pandemic situation, nobody is there who you cannot blame them. They too don't have money. Only thing is that they're not telling it outside. So silently, everybody is suffering. I just thought that this is the time when I can give my best. And that's the reason why I got into Crowd1. And Crowd1 is a platform, unlike other offices and unlike other, place of work. This is a place where we all hold our hands together like a family. One person supports the other person, irrespective of the team in which you belong to. I'm nowhere, connected with Mr. George or Mr. Ivan or Mr. Vinod or Mr. Deepa or Mr. Agu Christian, but I'm sure that if I have a prospect in Nigeria, I can just reach out to Mr. Agu and he would just go and he would help me out. I know that I'm 200% confident of it. So I felt this is the place for me where I can do everything. I can be home. I can manage my child. I can manage my houseworks. I can take care of my family also, and also I can build a career. This is the chance God has given me. I would say only those who are blessed would get this chance to join Crowd1. That is what I've that's what I know. And Crowd1 is, it's not, we are not doing any business to please people, but we are in the business of helping people who want to be helped. That's what I've seen it. I've read it in one of my friend's Facebook page, that this is a business not to please people, but we are in the business of helping people who wants to be helped. So I invite everyone. I invite everyone who is here in this platform to please, take this chance. Don't wait until, in case you want, you're still skeptical about it, just remain silent. Don't talk anything bad about this. Don't compare Crowd1 with any other company, because Crowd1 is, stands, there is no other company which is world number one as Crowd1. I think there is no comparison to Crowd1. Nobody can compare this company to any other company. It's just, it's all imaginary, because nobody can reach there. We are far. We are, I think we are in 2030. We have to, though we are in 2021, we are doing business of 2030. So this is it, and this is the future. We are going to be the pioneers also. Thank you, George.
Thank you. Ivan, doesn't her haircut look like Indira Gandhi? You're on mute. You're on mute, dude. Ivan, you're on mute. Forget it. All right, let's carry on, guys. Yeah, Ivan, you're on. Yeah.
No, my phone is not. Jesus.
Phone is not Jesus. It is Jesus.
No, man. No, sorry. It's not working. Can yeah. Okay. Microphone. I'm driving as well, and the bottom of the screen.
He's excited.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
No,
sir.
I'm not excited. Look at the bottom of the screen where
Man,
you have
okay.
microphone and
Chill.
the video. I
It's
can't
okay,
change the
chill.
microphone, man. Come on, chill. Now keep quiet. I can't. I'm trying to turn on my mic and I'm not able to. You mute me all the time. You're the one messing up. So yes, she looks like Indira Gandhi. Maybe she has to put a white, gray hair in the front. Right? Sorry, Miss Manjula, tell me. No, I can't hear you.
Ivan, your microphone needs to be changed. Okay, thank you. And Ivan, I don't press mute. Ivan, I don't press mute. It gets mute automatically. I don't touch it.
Good. Okay, understood.
I don't.
That means I'm talking too much. Maybe I'm talking too much.
George, I would also put on.
You also can't hear you, buddy.
Oh, you can't hear me?
No, not you, Ivan. Manjula.
Okay. All right.
Thanks. All right. No, Manjula, type. I don't know what happened to your network now. Nope. But anyway, it's okay. Text.
Okay.
All right, guys.
No worries.
So thank you very much, leaders, for sharing your experience with us. Now, I would like to ask for any final questions before we wrap up today. Any final questions before we wrap up? Anybody, please feel free to ask us, or please reach out to your sponsors who's invited you to this meeting. So, with that being said, we all know that we are not going to fail in this business. We all know we are going to reach 100 million members, 250 million members, and 1 billion members. And we know in due course of time, we are going to be directors, presidents, and senior president and ambassadors, making that residual income over and over and over again. And we want to share that with you. We will do it together. Trust me, we have got all the tools and resources in place. I'm not joking. I've been doing this for years, not this particular business. I've been training, recruiting, and developing people. And this is so easy. Just come on in. Believe in us. Believe in the system. Believe in the 33 million members. It won't be there without a reason. As Ms. Manjula said, we absolutely are blessed being with Crowd1. And we invite you to this world-class journey into being the best sales professionals in the world and running a sustainable business, helping everybody in the world. So tomorrow we're going to have the same presentation at the same time. Malayalam presentation, there's going to be at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow on the same link. And we'll be having the same English session at 10:30. So officially winding up this presentation until we meet again. We sure are going to meet again, for sure, because everything happens for a reason. And you may not join us today. It's okay. Can be tomorrow, can be day after. Even if it's not, we are friends. Otherwise, others, let's meet in the battlefield. We are in World War III with our weapon being love. Until we meet again. Crowd1. Impossible is nothing.
Nothing.
Thank you very much. All right, now guys, to the best part. All right, today's rule is, in fact, it's the same rule for both. It's the same rule for leaders and it's the same rule for sales professionals, but it's in two different angles. We got to look at it. Let's look at the first one for leaders. No mutual mystification. Mystification means confusion. No mutual confusion. That's the rule that we are going to learn. Everyone just please mute. Okay. All right. Now let me just share my screen. Ivan is good. Can you hear me? No.
Of expectation.
You can hear that, right?
Yeah.
Rule number 3, no mutual mystification. Accountability requires clarity of expectations. You know, in today's environment as a sales leader, we don't get to spend as much time as we want with our people. As a matter of fact, I believe that we're in the paper business versus the people development business. So every interaction that we have with our people should be as effective and as efficient as possible. We also want to set the stage to show them how to create clarity in every interaction that we have with our buyers. So how do we do that? Well, in the sales world, if we're using the upfront contract as a concept, and that's really what we're doing to avoid mutual mystification, we have things that we're going to cover from a sales perspective into a prospect. One is purpose. Why are we here today? Oftentimes, the salesperson won't even cover that because, of course, they know they agreed to the appointment. It's not true. People are running from call to call to call, and they have forgotten why you're here. So you've got to remind them. Number 2, time. We talked about 60 minutes. Is that still good? When you validate the time, you're minimizing the opportunity for the prospect to do the following about 20 minutes into a 60-minute call. It sounds really interesting, but I've got a ton of stuff going on today. Could you just capture what we've talked about, put it into a proposal, which I can share with the rest of the team that's not here today, and I'll get back to you. We may take that as a victory, but that's just a push, right? So we want to validate the time, so if we have less time, we can adjust appropriately up front. Agenda. Your agenda and my agenda. So your agenda is a buyer. I want to know what that is before I start. Why? It's respectful. B, I get to change my call based on what's important to you. People don't listen and don't participate in a sales call until they know you're going to cover what's important to them. But you also want to share your agenda as well. You want to get them ready. I'm going to ask you some questions about maybe your top 2 or 3 issues that you're currently having with XYZ company. What have you tried to do to fix that? And have you looked at anyone else like us in the past? So I'm getting them ready for the questions that I'm going to ask. And then finally, outcome. What are you going to decide at the end of today's call? You know, based on today's call, we could be in a position to say, it doesn't make any sense based on what you're experiencing, and I know what we're great at, there may be a disconnect. But if there is a fit, then the next step could be that we should probably get together for a little more time with the other appropriate people and kind of dig deep into those issues. Does that make sense? And so I agree upon a next step before we start, versus springing on in 57 minutes into a call saying, I think it makes sense to sit down with your senior leadership. I'd like to set up a call. Whoa! When you don't tell people what you're going to close for at the end, you automatically get I want to think it over. Now let's move this to sales leadership. You should be covering upfront contracts all the time in your coaching, on your phone calls with them, in your debriefs, in your training, and when you go on joint calls with your people as well. As much as you can minimize mutual mystification, everyone will benefit. But if you can cover those topics and just have a mindset to set the stage of every interaction that you have with your people, you're going to be better off. The bottom line is, no mutual mystification increases productivity. Good luck.
The SAMA rules for sales leaders are...
Okay, so upfront contracts. I want to share this with an example. Imagine you're at a dentist and you're getting a root canal done. What does the dentist tell you first? I'm going to give you an injection. It's going to be numb. And then I'm going to open it up. I'm going to clean it up. There might be little pressure, but most of the time it's going to be numb. And then after that, after I'm going to seal it, it's going to be okay. And it's going to take about 20 to 30 minutes. So that's what the dentist tells us. So we know the outcome. Similarly, upfront contracts. Upfront contracts means once I explain it, you will understand. It's a technique. Okay. I don't want you to focus on the technique now. I just want you to understand the concept behind upfront contracts. We have a technique called as NOT, not technique. I'm going to use Ivan as an example. He's my prospect and I'm going to him. And I'm sitting in front of him for the meeting. Not technique. Naturally, Ivan, you may want to know about me, my company, and what I do for my clients. Oh, obviously, I would like to know about you. Where you're financially, what are your goals, and what are the roadblocks that's hindering you from achieving those goals. And typically, by the end of this meeting, we'll come up to 2 outcomes. Going through the presentation, if you feel that this is not a good fit, or if I feel that this is not something for you, let's both acknowledge that and shake hands and be friends. Is that okay? Or if we go through the presentation and if there is interest, we'll figure out what to do by the end of this meeting. And this meeting is going to take about 60 minutes. Is that okay? So here, we have the biggest point in this is people don't like to hurt people. So they don't like telling us no. You have to understand that. People don't like telling no because they think that they will hurt us. So they will say, let me think about it and stuff. So it's very important we understand that. People don't want to hurt us. So in the beginning itself, we tell them it's okay to tell us no. Their guards are down. If this business does not fit you, it is okay. So now let's go back to my presentation that I do. Upfront contract. I tell them, this is what we'll be going. What is Crowd1? Why join Crowd1? What are the packages? Tuck. It's going to take about 40 minutes. I give them the time so that in between, when it's 20 minutes and oh, I've got a lot of things to do. This, they have preset. Okay, next 16 minutes, I need to be here. And in the beginning itself, make a decision at the end of this meeting, either yes or no. So it's okay for them to tell us no. That's why we say that. So no mutual confusion. For no mutual confusion, be very soft and be very clear on what the outcome is going to be. So this is for leaders as well, right? When we meet with our team, this meeting, this is going to be the agenda. Tuck. It's going to take about 20 minutes of our time. And by the end of this meeting, we will figure out a prospecting plan for you. You know what I mean? So you get that agenda in place. We don't have so much time. We have so many team members. So we have to make it very specific on what, there shouldn't be any confusion between both of us, between your team member and between you as an upline, as a leader. Now, that was for sales leaders. Now, let's look at the same rule number 3 for sales professionals. And then we'll have a small chat and we'll wind up today's meeting. Again, so guys, we really need to keep it for till 1:30. So I'm trying my best. I need to talk to you guys about the presentation. It's something that we can remove so that I can make it, because it took us 15 minutes today. I want to remove some stuff from the presentation to make it down to 40 minutes. So I want to ask that as well after this. So Sandra, rule number 3 for professionals. No mutual mystification for sales professionals. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Mike Crandall with Sandler Training, here to talk to you about Sandler rule number 3, no mutual mystification. So what does it mean? Well, let me ask, have you ever entered into a sales call with an expectation that it was going to end one way, and then to find out that it did not end that way, but another way, bad or good? Or have you ever been in a meeting with an expectation of what was going to transpire, only to find out that that isn't actually what transpired? Both of those are examples of where there was mutual mystification. In general, you can think of mutual mystification as any time when two parties have different expectations and don't take the time to clarify them in advance of the interaction. It's our job as sales professionals to be intentional about finding out what expectations people have, to define phrases and terms in advance that might be misunderstood, to tie up any loose ends, also to make sure that all parties are in sync with what has happened as well as what will happen. I like to say this is summed up by one of my favorite phrases. The source of all the world's frustration is unfulfilled expectation.
Similar, right? Similar with the prospects as well. No confusion with your team members or no confusion with your prospects. Being upfront, being simple, being enthusiastic, sharing the expectation, sharing the opportunity is with clarity. That's what it's all about. So what do you think, Ivan? You're on mute.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Well, this rule is an excellent rule, but at the same time, a lot can be spoken about this.
Keep it very short, please. Keep it very short and close.
Very short, very short. Very short, simple way to tell it is that don't get to the train. If you have to get to the train driver, you don't get at the end of the train. So go directly without confusing which door to enter to get to the train pilot. You go directly to the bogie in the front itself. So you need to know who is your exact prospect, what you want to say, what is the pain, everything you should be preparing before you want to get to the appointment, which is no confusion to the customer. In the corporate world, we send an agenda for the meeting. You say, okay, our meeting starts at this time. This is 30 minutes to 45 minutes. This is the topics we talk. This is what the decision we will be coming out with, yes or no, at the end. That's it, basically. Keeping it without confusing the customer what he's going to say, and you can't change the topics on the meeting time. If necessary, yes. If not, stick to the point. That's about it. Don't confuse the prospect. Don't confuse yourself. If the prospect comes with another problem, that problem is not part of the problem we thought about discussing. So we'll address another meeting. Don't bring it on the same two problems on the same meeting if it was not planned before. So
absolutely, it's wonderful.
Keeping to the same point, you give an agenda of the meeting and come out of the meeting. We are done for the day. Our time is up. We have got 5 minutes to finish up the meeting. We are finishing the meeting. If there is anything left over, loose ends, we'll tie them at the next meeting. We'll schedule for another meeting. Unless they want to stretch it, unless the prospect wants to stretch it. That's how it should be, clear and cut with the customer. Thank you.
Awesome.
That's what I understand. Yeah.
So Sham sir from Dublin, what do you think about the no confusion aspect of our rules that we learned today?
Sorry, Mr. George, my apology, because I had a parallel meeting. So Shivan had called me, my upline had called me, so I had to go. So this class I did not attend. I'll ask some of our associates and get to know what it is.
Okay, no problem. So Vinod, let's hear from you. What do you think about today's rule of no mutual mystification?
See, what I gather in this rule was like, you got to be having a clarity of what you're saying. You can't really jump from here and there. I mean, you'll have to have the clarity to the buyers or whatever. That's what the rule says. You got to be spot on what Mr. Ivan said. I truly agree on it. You got to be spot on what you're talking. You can't call them up and then plan what to talk. You got to prepare yourself before, and then you got to speak it out. And you got to speak it out to the point and not beating around the bush. What you called him for and what you know about him, and after that, you got to jump on what you have to say to him. That's a clear cut. That's it. Am I right?
Absolutely, being upfront about it. See, you got to again go with people understanding
your language.
People understanding that sales is a noble profession.
Absolutely.
Right, but it's not, because again, going back to the rule, there are no bad prospects. There are only bad salespeople.
Right.
Because this prospect can do business with you today, maybe tomorrow, maybe 1 year down the lane. For him to do it 1 year down the lane, there should be mutual respect.
Absolutely.
For us to be open to them. It's okay. We'll push it to the side. Don't start bombarding him with calls. Oh, he's not picking up from my number, and then go to another phone and try from another phone number whether he's picking up. That's all very shady.
George, you want to give an analogy? on a, for example, if you're building a project, a construction building, project managers have blueprint. Before they plan the building, they ask architects, engineers to plan. They get the permits. There is a clear-cut permit instructions. There's a clear-cut line measurements, height, the distances, all that. So their mindset is always having a clear understanding what should be done for a building, what specific area needs to be built, what is the height, what's the wind, and what is the water level, all that. They, because of their mindset, as a salesperson, when I sell the products for that project, I need to go with a clear understanding, breaking down by step. This is the product. This is what it does. These are the components. This is the cost. This is the delivery time. This is the shipment cost. This is what comes from our company. This is what your service. Break it down clearly. You can win the jobs like that. Oh yeah, I can get you what you want. Oh, is it 2-ton AC? Yeah, I can get 2-ton AC. Oh, where is it coming from? Any part of the world. Who is going to supply? There are shippers, there are companies I can get you. No, those are if and buts don't work in the sales. By giving you clear picture as to where you source, how you source, what the product does, what's the cost, the project people, companies decide much faster than I'll get you an answer tomorrow. So go prepared before and then get. But your business is different. Insurance industry is a little bit different. You can't give that clear breakdown other than financial breakdowns because you can't see the end results. Where we can show the end results, we can show the product demonstration, so on and so forth. So my industry is a little bit different. So we had to have clear understanding, have a plan and agenda for the meeting. If cannot be done in one meeting, maybe we will do 10 meetings or 5 meetings, but everything step by step is done. We begin the second meeting with the introduction to the first meeting. We did this is on the meeting. On this meeting, we do these things, and we'll do the following in the next meeting. Break it down. That's how we get the big project, $1 million projects. That's how we had to do it. Hope
Yeah,
this
so
helps.
guys, what I want you to do from now on is when we all use examples, let's connect the rule to Crowd1 business. Okay?
Right.
The same thing, our examples, let's use it when we use Crowd1 business. So it'll be clear for all of us, right? So basically, clarity of experience. When you sit with your team members, just like what Ivan said, we have a breakdown. Break it down on what are we going to do in this meeting. So today, our challenge for you, I think you have a problem with prospecting. So let's go ahead and find out what's going with you. How are things in the prospecting world? And you might want to know what I do in prospecting. And typically by the end of this meeting, we'll come up to some conclusions wherein we'll figure out a common marketing strategy, which will help you to prospect. And this meeting is going to take about 20 minutes. And focus on that. Focus on the agenda. So that's the rule behind. No mutual mystification. Agu's here. Agu, can you hear me? I think no network issue, but anyway. So anybody, any questions on this rule? So I think we are good on this. So Vinod, why don't you give a small experience on today's meeting and also give a vote of thanks and invite everybody for tomorrow's meeting as well.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. George. This is a wonderful sales role we have learned. I mean, it sums it up with everything what you talk to a prospect. I mean, today's session was very good. And thank you very much. And, Mr. Ivan's, words were really, really fantastic, because that is a way it has to be dealt. I mean, never to confuse anyone when you're calling up. It's like, I always say, like, you can't construct a house and then decide whether to have this one as a bedroom or this one has to have. I mean, you'll have to have it as a living hall or the kitchen. You got to plan it before you do a structure. That is very important in anyone. I mean, it goes for every industry. I mean, you can't just blindfold and go and or meet face to face, or you call someone without knowing what you want to talk. There's product knowledge in this, it plays a very major role. You need to know what exactly you're selling. The selling content has to be within you. Then only you can sell it upfront. That's very important. I gather, even though I'm not in the sales, but I gather, I watch a lot of people whenever I go to stores or wherever I go. I mean, the product knowledge is very less for each and every one. Like, they are just as a what they call it, mannequin. They just stand there without knowing anything. That's very, that's very absurd when you want to go and ask them for something, some details about any product. Thank you very much, Mr. George, and thank you each and everyone, all the leaders and all the guests, and I'm happy to be today, because I thought I won't make it today. I just messaged Mr. George that, my laptop crashed, and now I'm on my mobile. I made it somehow, and it is worth it what I made it. And, thank you very much. And tomorrow's session will be at the same time, and 8:30, as Mr. George has already said, it's a Malayalam meet. And night 10:30, bring in as many people you can, invite all your team members. And this is going to be a wonderful session, as days goes by, and we are going to learn more and more, and what all strategy has to be used in prospecting, that slowly and steadily we will learn. And thank you very much, Mr. George, for giving me the opportunity. And thank you all. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good morning to each and everyone. Thank you, Mr. Ivan. Thank you, Mr. Raghu, and each and everyone, Miss Manjula as well, and everyone others in the forum. Thank you very much.
Sachu as well.
Sachu goes without saying.
Yeah.
His name was
Can't forget.
No problem.
Can't forget the Mr. Deepa Sachu. He is always there.
And thank all the leaders from different parts of the world. See the brothers with us, Brother Samuel, Denny, Dr. Frank is always been there. Thank you very much. Evangelist Ivandu, thank you very much. Brothers in Christ together, phenomenal. Faith Omacho, Karakil Prabhakaran sir, Rashina madam, Rio, Samuel Prakashan, as always, and Mr. Matthew. Thank you very much. And until we meet again, God bless you all. Crowd1. Impossible is nothing.